you, Matt. Ooh, let the light in. At your back door, yelling that I wanna come in. I don't know what's going on. Is that something on?
Guy figured.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Nick Chubb has 0 first-team All-Pros.
That's wild. I thought his resume. I'm looking at his stats now. I was just off the top of mind.
Yeah, no, I don't think you're crazy, but Jamal Charles has 2.
Well, Jamal, yeah. I didn't quite. I thought Nick Chubb has been doing it for like 6 or 7 years, but he's only been in the league for 5 full seasons. So maybe it wasn't enough.
It sucks.
If his career really is over, though, like I think he'll still warrant serious consideration just because of how high the peak was and then it ended. Like it was clear he was on.
He's also always had the problem of not getting the workload that Derrick Henry had. That's really the difference.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But man, 5.3 yards per attempt over the course of his career, he's pretty spectacular.
Yeah, I mean, they did have, a first overall pick quarterback, and then they traded for a guy and paid him $230 million. So it's not unreasonable that they're like, maybe we should try and lean on these guys a little bit, and then they suck.
Well, you should always lean on the quarterback,
stuff,
but
man.
Right, it's like, I see a lot of Stefanski criticism, like, he needs to give Chubb the ball more. And I'm like...
That's always been the criticism. It's so funny. It's like, dude, there's just only so much you can run it, man, before it's like...
Right, you need to be a pass-first team. Plus, like, running back performance is closely correlated with how many carries they've gotten in their career. So it's like, you can't give every good running back 40 attempts a game. But... Anyway, let's start this live.
Can you scrub through? Make sure it's not lagging.
Yes, I can scrub through.
I wish I could be more excited about the whole Ford getting 100 yards thing.
Yeah,
I wasn't gonna be like, yeah, there you go. Like
he gets like a 70-yard run, and you're like,
you wait a couple weeks, and maybe you can say like they're lucky to have him. But last night would not have been a good taste.
No. I guess people tag me like, are you going to say anything? It's like, nope.
Doesn't seem to be lagging. Matt, is it good on your end?
It looks good from what I'm looking at. Looks awesome.
Safety comes down. So, all right. So we're good to go.
All right.
So what number is he's number 4? Because we don't have the clip out.
Where is he standing right now?
He's in the slot. So we're dealing with no socks, white shoes. Arm tape.
All right. I will have us go live. Or like we're live, but I'll send it to public. And... All right. We can wait for a little bit for some people to get in here, but welcome back to another Stay Hot Live, everyone. Today we're going to be looking at Keon Coleman. Oh, my apologies. We're going to be looking at Keon Coleman, wide receiver from Florida State. We've been doing these weekly kind of live film breakdowns. We've been going through receivers to start, but we're going to do a lot of the college prospects. Theo, am I missing anything?
Nope, we've done Marvin Harrison, and we thought that he was good. I mean, we're just watching one game here, so... And usually
we thought Marvin Harrison was good.
Usually we watch one good game, so not shockingly, we'll probably think a lot of these guys are good. But yeah, we watched Marvin Harrison already. We watched Malik Neighbors last week. Mm-hmm. Now we're watching LSU again, but their defense, and we're watching their defense try and contain Keon Coleman earlier this year. We know that it didn't go well for them, so we're going to get a Keon Coleman masterclass. So let's get into it.
Is there?
So we don't have the helpful arrows. If you have watched previous iterations of this live stream, I use Caddy's Cutups. That is a Patreon account. It's a great Patreon account. For not that much money, you get a full database of gorgeous cut-ups of college prospects. But I wanted a 2023 game, and Caddy doesn't quite have those yet. So he will eventually, though. I assume it's a boy.
That is a full-time job doing those cut-ups and then some.
Yeah. Anyway. So he's not targeted here.
No, not targeted and not involved with the play.
Kind of a bruising run from the back, though.
Youch. I think I was really impressed by Florida State's back in this game, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he showed good contact balance. So here he's at the top of the screen, kind of removed from the rest of the receivers. Roll out and throw him the football. That is a designed to get the ball to Keon Coleman play. We love to see those. Big dude, can't quite reel that one in.
He got up there and he couldn't reel that in.
I know.
Oh my god. How high? I mean, he's gonna be like 2 feet off the ground there, like easily.
Yeah, he's kind of springy. But yeah, press vertically. He's huge, man. Oh my god, you see him running towards that corner. Always OPI.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's like you can win like that if you're that big.
Yeah. Didn't call it.
He's 6'4", 215. Yeah,
he's not even the biggest guy on the roster, receiver-wise.
And that really has no shot other than to go to him, that play design.
Mm-hmm.
So they know what they've got. He's in motion now. Giving him a bit of a runway. Not the greatest change of direction there.
No.
I almost wonder, was the goal there more to just get a look at, like, because it's man here, because 14's following him over.
Mm-hmm.
I almost wonder if the point is just like either A, get a look if it's man, or B, just kind of take someone out of the play a little bit.
It does seem like it'd be a very hard, like, why would you run him in motion out behind this guy and then have him cut like 270 back over across the field to basically run what's going to be like kind of like a slant drag sort of type thing.
Yeah, it's
and
like
then you have two receivers in the same spot, like
they're trailing each other.
Yeah,
and Wilson's open.
Man,
you're kind of doing it to obscure the vision of the corner a little bit. You may think that this is slant flat. That's an extremely common route combination, and you've got 4 going to the flat and then this clear slant. So you're probably trying to get 14 to over pursue this. Yeah. And if 14's not there, you throw it behind. But
14, but they could have, if they didn't want 14 in the play, they could have just not sent him in motion because he was manned up on the other side of the field with him.
I don't think Coleman, if that's the plan, is to fake the flat and then cut back in for a slant and get 14 over pursue. Coleman is not doing nearly enough pre-snap to get that bought in. This is like a 50%. I mean, he's like jogging. And I'm not saying that's necessarily wrong. Like maybe that's what he's supposed to do. Not every motion is like full speed, obviously, but there's no way you're going to get him to bite on that, especially with that cut.
Yeah, it's not electric.
How many steps does it take on that breakdown?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, come on.
Which is bizarre because he's not moving full speed. It'd be one thing if it was, I mean, even if it was full speed, it's a lot of steps, but he's moving like 50%, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Over analyze a play where he's not getting the ball.
But yes, it wasn't the sharpest cut to wind
back
around.
Yep. Now he's in motion
again.
And he's just blocking. But you know what? That's more effort than some other wide receivers give.
Yeah.
He went and blocked.
Hand placement is good.
Yeah.
Add 70 pounds and get him out as a tackle.
Put him out there to tackle. You can replace Jed Wills.
Jed Wills sucks.
He does suck.
It's not good. So now he's in the slot. The second man in the slot. He's in the white shoes. He's basically wearing shorts. Pretty distinctive look, luckily. If you're just trying to reroute him, you can just run through that pretty easily. Zone coverage settles down. Nothing too crazy there.
But he sits down where he's supposed to.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't cover himself. Would have been kind of hard to cover himself on that play.
Possibly.
I don't like that defense. You're going to rush 3 and have wide open guys underneath. That seems wrong. That wasn't supposed to happen.
So basically,
he's weird. He looks like was Zay Flowers number 4 for Boston College.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing.
I'm like, this
Zay
seems
Flowers
weird.
tape.
This seems weird aesthetically because he's gigantic. Here's a real route.
Yeah.
Come
When's
on,
that one?
Come on, Jordan. So
he looks like he kind of fakes inside there and then really hits him outside.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then cuts again super smoothly. And
yeah, a little bit of route salesmanship here. 3's in man coverage against him here. Acting like he's about to settle down. 3 gets caught flat-footed and then he breaks it out. Again, there's some wide receivers where, if you get hands on them, it kind of trips them up a little bit. To be able to run through contacts like that pretty much uninhibited is nice. 3 does not look like the biggest guy in the world, and Coleman is the biggest guy in the world. So
yeah,
easy for him to do that.
It's like watching there's a Drake London game where he just like dwarfs every matchup he goes up against. This is what that looks like right now.
But yeah, when you get a big guy kind of leaning into you like that and then breaking it the other way, it's pretty tough to defend. And this is a terrible, 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 terrible throw. What is Jordan Travis doing?
I have no idea.
Hopping around after the release. I do not know.
Bro is a video game character.
Man, that thing is way behind him. Does he come down with that? I can't quite see.
No, he does not.
I don't blame him. It's like,
no, that's not where it's supposed to be at all. Hospital ball opens him up for the hit. Little nuanced route there. I like it. I mean, a little bit of salesmanship, running through contact, flattening it out towards the sideline.
Mm-hmm.
That'll work.
We will take that. How do you deliver a pass this bad from a clean pocket?
And he's got so much put that thing towards the sideline.
Let's find out. He's just got a weird follow through here. Like he's also not very smooth with his delivery. It's kind of janky. Leaning forward.
Yeah, he's almost the little lean forward. He's almost kind of darting it.
I don't know. Not a very confident release.
Don't love that.
Coleman kind of cooked him on that route. Perimeter run, so he's probably getting asked to sustain a block, but I don't know if he's actually out there for this play. I don't think that he is.
I don't see him.
Yeah, I don't see the white cleats.
It's good blocking down the 7. Watch number 7.
So they don't trust him to sustain a block. This tells me so.
That's why 7 gets a real pain.
Oh my God.
Shut up. Florida State has great uniforms.
This is a good uniform matchup.
I agree.
Because LSU has good ones as well.
What are you drinking, Theo?
I was about to ask the same thing.
A cider that my dad made.
Shout out.
Is he still not out there? I would guess that he's not, just missing one play. Skip. We ain't got all day. Okay, he's at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, there he is.
25, giving a lot of cushion here.
It's like a mega deep.
Yeah. Must be like scramble drill. Like, I don't think that's like.
Nah.
Yeah.
Not totally sure. Oh, yeah. One breaks it off. Okay.
But one breaks it off pretty deep.
Yeah, one does break it off pretty deep. I mean, you can't get vertically. You can see him look back for the ball. Sees that Jordan Travis is scrambling around. So then pretty quick reaction here. A little push on the butt.
That's a better breakdown than we saw earlier on that end around.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Both times he's tried to turn back like that, though. He's definitely used the corner a little bit.
As you probably should.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're giving him like 8 yards.
You should do whatever they won't flag you for.
Yes, you should.
Real.
Not the craziest effort play. So there's the catch. Like, he's not turn around and block the guy that was guarding me. The other dude. Not the worst thing in the world, I guess. He's kind of trying to.
I think he wants to go block the guy who won, ended up blocking, and then that kind of happens right before he gets there, and he's like, okay, maybe not. I'm not liking that posture. He just threw his hands up.
Trying to, you got the first down. Just don't get a foul, I guess.
Yeah.
Top of the screen, it looks like. White cleats, no pants.
Yup.
Yup. That'll
Touchdown.
do it.
Touchdown.
Tutty.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, they're giving him insane depth.
Yeah, kind of just rounding off the slant. All about yak here.
One guy miss. Second guy miss. Real nice. 6'4".
Second move is really good.
Second move is really nice. Yeah. Good job getting his head around, seeing someone with inside leverage on him and actually doing something about him. Really nice.
He turns that slant up field incredibly quickly.
That's filthy.
That is really nice footwork. Little crossover. Bang.
6'4".
He's got the speed to finish that thing off. Didn't really have any chance to catch him. Didn't look like they were going to. I mean, he probably could have been another 30 yards away and still gotten in.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a second gear there when he's in the open field. Right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's got long strides, man. Stupid.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he eats up ground. See it from this angle.
First guy just kind of misses, but second guy is just a filthy juke.
It really looks like Zay Flowers there.
No, really.
6'4" Zay Flowers.
I'm very excited about Zay Flowers. I'm really happy.
Zay Flowers is.
That's a
he had to be a Raven, you know.
Ravens needed one, man.
Yeah, that offense looked pretty electric.
I should have known after I watched him. I was like, I should have known that he would be a Raven.
I don't think he's out here. Oh, no, he's at the bottom.
He's at the bottom. He's just holding the side. Johnny.
Well,
ASU trader. Two ASU traders in this game, Jaden Daniels and Johnny Wilson. Johnny Wilson, I just remember the drop issues at ASU. I was not a huge fan. And then I checked the big board and it was like Johnny Wilson, potential wide receiver 2 in the draft. It's like, what? When did that happen?
I think Johnny Wilson is. I haven't watched a ton of him. I think he's a little too tall for his own good, maybe.
Yeah.
This is risking getting called for offensive pass interference.
Yeah, he's just blocking here. It's a screen.
Well, I guess it's thrown pretty late, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does hold on to this a long time.
Might just be better to have him clear out on this play, though, I wonder.
Yeah.
Good blocking, though.
Yeah, he's definitely a little bit more. He's definitely
time.
a little bit more engaged in the blocking than the last two guys, Neighbor and Harrison. Although again, we only watched him one game.
Yeah, I mean, this is like offensive pass interference, and you got 4 guys for illegal man downfield here.
I don't think anybody's. Wait, how far down the field is
it?
At
25.
I don't think so.
No, maybe not.
I think everybody's within 5 yards.
It's close, though.
When the ball, it's real close.
It's mighty close.
No flags, so no penalty.
Yeah.
Who's the freak that everybody was hyping up before this game? Was it number 4, Perkins?
I think so.
More blocking. Top of the screen. More blocking.
He gets into it. A little bit.
Not necessarily George Pickens over here blowing people up, but
he's a willing blocker.
He's a willing blocker. You can see that as a little bullet point on his scouting report already. Perkins, but he played off ball instead of edge.
Yeah, he was off ball all game. I remember everybody on Twitter was mad.
Yes.
Oof.
I feel like a pretty choppy.
I liked it.
Really?
Deep curl. And then
I'll say this. He does a good job kind of crossing over maybe the corner's back a little
bit. That's what I liked about it.
I thought the breakdown was a little slow.
Yeah. I mean, he's such a deep threat that he doesn't need the world's most electric.
I will give that little kick to the right before coming back in. Makes it, it worked. 14 wasn't there. Probably could have gotten the ball, but 14 was pretty.
Yeah, I just like that, his internal clock is pretty much synced up with Travis here, where it's he looks at him first. Travis honestly, I don't know. Yeah. Throw from the far hash, 14 has got eyes on him, so makes it good to go to the backside from Jordan Travis here. But then nothing is there, cut up field.
Yeah, I think Travis
was looking at him. This is still a pretty good out of structure throw from Travis, but you give Mahomes number 4 here, this is a potential touchdown because he's decisive with his. Seriously,
yeah. Right there. No, that's a really smart play by
He's an internal clock, right there. That's where Travis starts to scramble, and then he's gone.
Yep.
So, good sense.
I agree.
Yeah, really smart
Keon
play.
Coleman is what people thought Quentin Johnston would be.
Yeah, I could maybe see that.
Yeah. Nice.
Blocking. I guess we should look at the blocking. I don't want to ignore the blocking.
It's important.
He is in the slot here, so he's not even on the outside.
There's only so many blocking reps we truly need to see. I agree, but
he's on. I think that's 14.
It's a pretty good one. It's fine.
Yeah, he's the only receiver on the field that actually engages a man.
Well, I don't know if that's the world's greatest block, but a lot of pre-snap communication.
Is he top?
Yeah.
Yep. Maybe Yeah, just hold the defense with the screen. All that yapping that Jordan Travis was doing pre-snap for nothing. So same look as before.
It's the same
route
one.
as before.
Yep. So they're trying to set a pick here is what they're
This
trying
one is
to
a lot
do.
better than the first one.
Yes.
A little bit more pep in his step, I would say. And this time 15 he's trying to, because it looks like slant flat, right? You think that this could be a quick hitter, and then he bends it back inside. You obscure the vision because he's trying to get over 24. It's really mean. And what ends up happening is they're both wide open.
Yeah.
But Johnny Davis chokes because he transferred away from ASU.
That's why.
Yeah, it's mean. It's angry. That's a little bit of a better sell to the flat and cut inside.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Dang. Gotta catch that.
Yeah.
Run a real route, number 4. I'm getting bored. That's not what I meant.
No.
Oh, brother. Was that a jailbreak?
Nice play by 22. I remember this game. We are not going to see 22 make a nice play for a while on 4.
Oh, no.
No, we're not. Probably could have kept running towards Travis, honestly, here. He kind of fades away. And 22 gets in front of him. I wonder if he thought it's just going to totally break. Like, the screen is dead. There's a guy all over me.
That's what I thought.
And then he's like, okay, I'm going to bend this. We're just going to go scramble drill.
Travis should not have thrown that.
No. But they were all over this. Even number the safety.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, he's just hightailing it at that point.
He would have been fine if he threw it right here, but he pump fakes. And then after the pump fake, 4 is like, I guess the screen is dead, but then it wasn't dead. So, yeah, stupid throw.
Not what you like to see.
No, just chaos. A good play call. A well-timed blitz. They did not.
I saw that.
I noticed them doing that.
The wing did that earlier. I was like, "What is he doing?"
I like it.
I would love to know why they do that. Maybe
he's just so excited. I believe.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Maybe the pre-snap footwork would like give something away. Like they're trying to avoid tells. I have no idea. Anyway, they get the ball back on the 1. Fake jet. There we go.
Hey.
That's pretty nice, I guess.
Yeah, it's a real smooth.
Yeah, smooth. Didn't have to chop his feet.
Mm-mm.
Catches it. Can be tough for, I mean, the route, I mean, I think every NFL receiver can run that route. So
yeah, this was not particularly good.
It's
fine.
Like,
it's fine. And the break is.
He will be an NFL receiver, so
yeah,
he's not like drifting upfield or anything like that. Like,
yeah, he pushes to depth and he comes back to the.
But it's hard for a tall guy to go low like that, so that's nice. I assume he came down with a catch, and it got him out of the shadow of their own end zone. So that bailed Travis out from a bit of a low.
I know a tall receiver that can go down low like that.
Who?
Gabe Davis.
Shout out Gabe Davis.
He had a big game.
I just know that certain people on this podcast aren't fans of Gabe Davis.
I'm not a fan. So just running mesh.
Mm-hmm. With
probably could have settled down like right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think this is great settling down. Like right
settles
there.
Down.
Because it's zone. He's not running away from anybody.
Well, number 6 is settling behind him.
You're right. Number 6, he doesn't want to. Probably doesn't want to get in that window.
Yeah, I mean, the right tackle just gets obliterated.
There's like 3 drags on this play, not just 2. That's a lot. And the curl over the middle.
Oh, you're right. It's like a double.
Yeah,
match.
it's a lot, you know. I'm not saying it's not his fault, but I don't know if I've seen a mesh like this too often, and
No,
I think it's kind of too many guys in the
mesh
same
with
line
the trail. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't think they should ever call this again. I also wish 9 like the right place to go with the football is probably 84 right now. That's who's open.
Well, he can.
Also, he probably could force that in there to Johnny Davis to be complete. This is what he ends up doing is not correct. Yeah, he should.
Yeah, I guess he probably could have gotten that out, but
well, is Coleman supposed to really set more of a pick on 1? Because this play works. He's looking for 14.
That could be a decent call. Like maybe he was supposed to obscure 1.
But 1 does a pretty good job of slipping it. I mean, there's only so much you can put your shoulder into him, I guess.
Maybe he should have gotten a little piece for him and goes above it. He definitely avoids contact here. So
and then you got to also remember that you've got Travis back here with pressure in his face, standing in the end zone. You know, this guy.
I'm just trying to think of the progression here to see like what I can say about Travis, because he starts looking left. Usually with mesh, you look at the wheel and then read it kind of like from right to left.
I think this is supposed to be like a double pick for 14, maybe.
Probably still should just put it out in front of 14 instead of holding it. Running a jump pass to.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, this is dumb.
You ain't.
Oh my god! This is like the worst. This is like the worst thing he could have done, other than just stand.
Oh yeah, he could have handed it to a defensive player. That would have been worse. But this is
pretty.
I don't even. Maybe he's trying to get it to. So this might be a fuck it. Coleman down there somewhere play, which I guess is.
I don't know. Yeah, I couldn't tell. Maybe he's trying to get it to 6 and. I can't.
I think he's trying to get it to Coleman. I think Coleman sees him in trouble and cuts up field. So he's like, "It's just if we can just get it over number 4."
This is horrible.
Yeah, this is terrible. Burn Travis locks in for the second half. For those of you who did not watch this game live, but yeah, this was not a good first half. Now they get a screen to him, blown up.
Yep.
Not too much he could have done here.
Nope.
Because Johnny Davis, nice job by 3, kind of getting in the way of everything.
I mean, as soon as he catches that, he gets hit. So it's like,
yeah, that one's in the slot at the bottom of the screen in the middle.
Yeah.
Run a real route. He's open. Yeah, just a little slot fade. Should have put it on his back shoulder.
Not the corner's finest play.
Something must have happened, though. Oh, did a flag get thrown or something? They all want a flag thrown. They'll watch the whole crowd.
I know, you got all the...
Oh, he slid. And...
Dude, where's the flag? Everyone is angry. Should there have been a flag? No.
No.
A flag.
People have like the most unrealistic expectations of how quickly defensive players can stop.
Yes. Bottom of the screen. Again, like you got to worry about him vertically. Just kind of.
It's gonna be like the deepest curl of all time.
Well, you just see it. I think he's just like probably has an option here. It's like he can take it vertically.
Yeah.
And if not, just see the
because the safety's shading.
Cut in, settle down, work back to the football. He's getting lots of safety attention, though.
Yeah. They definitely respect the deep ball.
Not he hasn't really been given many routes that show off his movement skills. Or really ability to run crisp routes.
This is a penalty.
Penalty, skip it.
Slot, no, top. And
Another
pretty much the
one
same
where
stuff.
Yeah.
We think we can beat him vertically. No, Jordan Travis is gone. Just push off and another drop. Let's see it from that inside angle. Just curious. 18. Jeez. Rip through. Damn.
Yeah.
He'll league him.
Whoever that receiver is, don't league him.
Not on the screen.
Nope.
Now he is on the bottom.
And oh my God.
Quarter, half here, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And settle in that.
Decides to
zone.
settle in the hole and
work.
Sure.
Downfield spacing concept almost.
Hey, I feel like they do have him. Not saying he has one, but they have him on a
This might not be
tree.
quarter, half. This is probably just normal cover 3 when you it's about as evenly split as it gets when you look at the safeties. Could have thrown, that would have been a massive throw. He's got his arm up a little bit. Bro, you were not getting that ball. He goes to the right spot.
Yeah.
If it ain't open, it ain't open.
Clean pocket.
Weird. A little bit too much of a forward lean for my liking, and not the greatest footwork in my opinion from Travis there, but
he's a bit of a hopper.
Kind of just
kind of
settles down.
It makes sense, really. You're not going to play press man coverage on these receivers. They're just too big. So it's a lot of zone, and it's a lot of
really giving them
downfield.
Space.
Yeah, it's kind of spacing concepts to just exploit that. Can't do much. Please. Okay. Never mind. Forget what you saw. We're seeing this for the first time.
I didn't see anything.
Bang.
Hey.
Nice.
Second touchdown for
look at the band jumping up behind him after this.
Go team.
No fist pumps, just 2 hands in the air hopping around. Yeah, so let's look. He's capped by a safety. I remember them mentioning this on the broadcast. Look at the bottom of the screen. Look at who's on number 7. Nobody's on number 7, but that's not where Jordan Travis wants to look. He's like, I got Keon Coleman. I don't care that there's absolute free money, not even a chance that the defense could make a play on number 7. I'm still throwing a 50-50 ball to my guy.
And he wins.
And he gets his head around, just boxes out. I mean, he's a big boy.
Really high points that thing, though.
Mm-hmm.
At least I'll look on the first angle. That's pretty good fighting. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, definitely. You see, it's not even bad defense from the safety, right?
No, he's got hands on him.
He's got hands on him. He's got an arm in between his hands, kind of knocking it around, kind of stays with it. Still has his hand right in the middle of the ball.
That's a heck
just
of a
brings
catch.
It down anyway.
Yeah, you could literally nothing more you can do about it as a safety. I mean, rip through. He has his hand in the middle there forever. It should
Yeah,
be
I mean, this
impossible
is
to bring that in.
this is textbook coverage there.
It's got to feel like shit to have a touchdown.
Oh no,
on you like that, dude.
Just pretend it didn't even have it. Just gotta
short memory, man.
He walks this one off.
just take a high five. Coleman's classy about it, though.
Respect.
Is that a good thing? Maybe he needs to talk a little bit more. Maybe.
Yeah, it doesn't have the diva mentality. Bust.
He has been there before, it seems, though. Some would say he's not in on this play.
He is. He changed cleats.
What?
Wow. Yeah, he did.
I thought I saw number
That's super
4.
annoying, man.
Why would he do that?
Every receiver should have
Did
to
he?
wear
Well,
different
I noticed
neon
this.
cleats.
Doesn't he look like he's kind of walking weird right here?
Did he break his cleats?
Maybe he did.
Did he fuck up his cleats or something?
Yeah, he's like walking.
I
he's
noticed
kinda
that. I'm like, he's kind of like
he's kind of like
waddling,
duck walking. Yeah.
and then he changes his cleats. It's like he already has 2 touchdowns. It's not like he's been slipping around. Maybe he unlocked better cleats. You know, like
You got
if
some
you get a bunch of
VC at half.
XP. Yeah, VC. It's like, bro, I gotta go to the store.
Catch a couple of touchdowns first half. Come out with
He
big
unlocked
tattoos second
well,
half.
he had such basic ones, right? Like just the
Right.
white ones.
He has the 2K generics here,
and then he got to go to Swags, and he
And
got
then
himself
he
right.
went to Swags.
So deep post. And then,
I think he wanted to take it, but who's that number 8 underneath?
13 definitely thought about it, and then 8 broke off.
Yeah.
I mean, he does what he can do on this one. He'd have to have some ridiculous speed to get this thing open.
He's not real. Yeah, or maybe he could do something more at the stem of the route, like boom, fake outside and then flip inside.
Yeah, I would agree.
But again, he's a 6'4" possession catch guy. Like he's doing a little bit to like stem it outside and then go back in, but like he's not going to disconnect his lower and upper half. Like he's not actually Zay Flowers. But maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's
if he burns him on this one, I mean, he'd be like wide receiver 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he does enough here. It's like I see a little bit of like kind of stemming inside a little bit right here, like
bite on it, man.
Not even stemming inside, but a little bit. He starts outside the numbers, and then he's at the tip of the 30. So he's headed a little bit in, and then starts heading a little bit out, and then breaks in for sure. So
yeah,
he's doing a little bit to like try to change it up. And
yeah,
then throw doesn't come, and then he tries to make himself available, but it's pretty hard when you're that far down the field. And Jordan Travis is on his own little adventure though. After this, let's see where he goes. Draws a penalty. Way to keep it alive. I don't care about this view. This play. Blocking. That's a nice
That's
block.
a George Pickens block. Hold on.
Yeah, there he goes. There he goes.
That's the guy that broke his.
Does he pretend to help him up? And then
no, he doesn't pretend. It's maybe he's saying something and being a dick. Who knows? But it looks like he tries to help him up, and then the dude's like, "Man,
get off me." He seems like a nice guy. He's not talking shit. He's trying to help guys.
I like the idea. Do some scouting reports, but like, don't say anything about their play style. Just about how nice you think they are based off of watching.
Yeah, he pancakes a guy. He's like, "Ah, shit, sorry, man."
No, I don't even think he was talking. I don't see any shit talking body language here either.
No,
like he doesn't really have time. Like, do you really think he's like this? Looks genuine to me. I guess he was just kind of yanking him up by the shoulder pad. But then the reason why I don't think he's talking shit is because right here he just walks back to the huddle. He's not in 14's grill.
He's like, okay.
Right.
So.
I'll have to watch an interview with him. See if he's how much he
Keon
seems
Coleman
like a sweetie
post-game.
pie.
How nice are you? Be honest.
He's just on the VC grind trying to get better cleats.
He's trying to get that teammate grade up by getting a few blocks in there.
Yes.
Real.
Maybe next week can get him a longer pair of pants. Or like a pair of socks.
He's got to have a little bit of VC. He's got the turf tape. He's got a little bit.
In blocking off motion. Wait, he's number 4.
Yeah.
Number 6. My bad.
I mean, they just give him so much respect on.
Because number 6 now has the same aesthetic.
I know.
That's lame. He shouldn't have switched.
They probably made him switch to like match or something. No, because dude at the top's got white cleats. So I don't know.
They didn't make him switch. He's their star transfer.
True.
Kind of an angry finish to this run.
Okay. I mean, the corner's 10 yards up the field by the time he catches that thing.
Yeah, they're
This is respect, baby.
Yeah, we have not seen anyone even attempt to
That's true. He hasn't had a single press look.
No, he hasn't. I mean, it's smart. Like, why would you even give him that chance? I guess maybe he sucks at press releases, but I kind of doubt that. I don't remember this happening in the game. I must have been on my phone. What the hell is going on? Oh, this must be after halftime because I went to the store and I got some food and then I came back. I missed this double pass. I don't see him out there.
Neither do I. Good Lord.
What is 5?
That could have been a disaster.
His coach is like, what are you doing? Let's see if I can see the body. Can we see any Florida State coaches on the sideline here? What? First of all, these boys are setting him up to fail. Number 16. Do not make that throw. He's open. He's open. Bro is not open. 16 is literally jumping up and down like, please throw that ball.
It's like, you got him. No.
All right, now he's scrambling out.
You just got to throw that away.
Everyone is watching in horrified, like petrified silence. Then he makes the throw. Just no reaction from the bench. Like,
he's not Evan Spencer, man.
Then everybody's happy. I cannot get over that 16 is like so adamant that
dude, players pointing is always so funny, whether or not they're pointing to something that shouldn't happen or pointing to like a first down that isn't there or just like pointing to go forward to the end zone, which happens like almost every time somebody breaks away for a touchdown. It just kills me every time.
There's another guy pointing right here. You can see a third down mark. He's like, go forward. Thank you.
Throw a 70-yard crossbody bomb. You got it, man.
It's passed to me. I know I should throw it. I look over to my sideline and they're pointing down the field. Light bulb goes off. Of course.
Anyway, moving on. Is he out there? I don't see him. It looks like the number 2. They're giving their number 1s a bit of a rest. Here he is. Bottom of the screen. It's kind of a route.
Fakes outside and
that's not a very fluid one. I almost wonder if this is again like he was just kind of supposed to run a vertical and then you've got the slant below it and then it's like, oh, that doesn't happen.
It's tough because it's like you don't really have to respect the vertical from this close as much as you regularly do.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
This to me does not look like a designed like dig. Like he's supposed to take it 10 yards and cut in. It looks like he's supposed to take it 10 yards and like do what he.
I think he has a lot of cut in when you can type cut in when you get 20, 15 yards down the field if that's the look.
Yeah, maybe a bit of a choice route. Like he's got the option to take it vertically or go inside, but I don't think that this is like your typical. If it is a dig, it's not a very good one. I doubt now. Someone could tell me. Someone smarter than me could tell
Hello, play.
We don't care. Stupid number 6. Whew.
Damn.
That was him.
Damn, man.
So here, yeah, it's 22 is not getting as much depth.
And again, it's like you just can't try to make any contact with them. It just doesn't work at all. I think we've seen it 3 times. The only time is on that like blown up screen. But every other time on real routes, it's just like, dude, and the thing is that he gets contact, but he's not like really just like clobbering guys to the point where it's like, that's not something you would ever call.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
no,
man, even an inch is too much. That ball is really well placed. And then he just goes up and he makes the catch.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's great job of like knowing leverage too, because you can see him like take that jab outside, get the DB to open his hips, and he's just like, all right.
Boom. I mean, DB just goes kind of flying here.
Yeah, he's both feet off the ground there for a second.
I don't even think this is really well placed. I think this should be closer in between the hashes, and then he kind of bends it back outside. I guess
it's a good distance, I should say.
Yeah, he hits him in stride, but I think that this is really like accuracy is a wide receiver stat.
That is
type of
great
throw
ball
here.
tracking.
Yeah, he sees that thing, tracking it, bending over through contact.
And again, it's like, we'll see it really well from the other angle, I would bet. The actual catch itself. But it seemed like, again, hands on it. It just doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's looking that thing. Yeah, vision kind of obscured. Hand right in his face, and then is able to kind of twist it away from the defender. He even like starts running. They got to drag him down.
Man,
nasty.
That's tough to do.
He's
nasty.
He's gonna be
This is who people thought Quentin Johnston would be.
Yeah, definitely. It seems like he has the potential to be one of the better contested artists, not only in college football.
Well, because he's got some route technician in him. Not maybe the craziest thing in the world, and I guess they're not letting him run a ton of different stuff.
He's got more than like Treylon Burks had even like a couple years ago.
And he's got some yak stuff too, and
yeah, I mean, you looked at the footwork on that first play, like this is an awesome block by number 14. Can't really say much for number 4 here, but 14 really is getting after it.
Yeah.
I remember that tackle.
They've been like trying to slingshot him down this game. They had another tackle looked a lot like that earlier.
Wrap him up.
And
he'll be feeling that one.
That hurts.
That looks like an anime character getting punched.
He went flying. It's like the Niners Bears rain game.
Skid mark in the ground.
Man.
Harold Perkins was booking it. Number 4.
Yeah.
That's a good tackle.
That's great effort.
It is good effort. But it does not matter. Don't matter.
Wah, wah.
Blocking.
Yeah. Blocking. I'm guessing it's going to be a lot of blocking at this point. Probably.
Yeah, they got up pretty big after this. I'm skipping all the run plays because dinner is almost ready. So,
what are you having?
Barbecue chicken. All right, here's
Big
That's pretty nice. Yeah, the change of direction.
And he's really
accelerate and then burst upfield.
How many guys are contested catch artists like this with those strong hands, but also, I mean, a really good after the catch guy?
Yeah, he might be a top half of the first round pick.
He's nice. This is just a skill set that not a lot of guys have. You're usually happy with one or the other of those two abilities, and he's got them both.
Yeah, and height, weight, speed is, everybody looks for it.
Well, height, weight, speed, but he's just
look at him. Look at his hand.
He's down and the thing is that like a lot of like you can be really good after the catch, but you can hurt yourself if you have to focus really on bringing in the catch and then transition. But he's done a really good job of strong hands catching stuff and transitioning incredibly quickly because his hands are so sure. Like we saw on that slant, like we saw on the deep route where he got tackled almost immediately, but you could tell he was in that mindset in that play earlier.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right that like he really can transition to a runner quickly, like keeps his balance. And here, just a fade. And you just hope it
just great box out body control.
Yeah,
that's
he doesn't care.
Basketball stuff right there.
He really uses his physicality well, man. Just top tier stuff.
And this isn't even like OPI. Like he doesn't even.
No, that's the thing. He's not clobbering dudes. He's not dumb about it. He's really technical.
And kind of late hands here. Like 22 doesn't even get his hands up.
No. He does body catch it, but I don't even think that's a bad thing.
Body catching is good in some situations. You saw what happened. Sure. You saw what happened earlier. Like that guy got his hands in between his arms and was able to rake through. If you body catch it, Michael Irvin says this all the time. Did you see him on Undisputed get so mad at Richard Sherman for saying it's okay to be a body catcher? I completely agree. Like it's all about knowing the right catch for the right situation.
Yeah.
And it's like you can see it in the contested catch numbers. Like Quentin Johnston was body catching, but like it was bouncing off of his chest and like he just didn't ever attack it at the first available window. Like we saw Coleman do it earlier, and like right here he decided like that's not what I need to do.
What would his body positioning look like if he was trying to go up and high point this hands high as possible? I don't think he'd be in a better position at all. He'd be higher up off the ground and his arms more exposed. He boxes out so well that he's afforded the luxury of being able to body catch it on the other side. And now 22 only has a look at his back while he's doing it.
And the later your hands are, you don't have that much time to get them up.
No, I mean, you have no time to react to that if you're 22, especially with the position you've already been put in.
Yeah. People, body catching gets, I think, overstated. And in Johnston's case, the problem was like he just didn't come down with the football that often, but like Coleman they've given him deep shot after deep shot. Johnston, I don't think ever had a game like this where they just like threw him the ball in the end zone and he just came down with it every single time.
Yeah. What's that, his third touchdown?
That is his third touchdown.
Jesus.
And at this point is even out there.
He's back at Swags.
He's back. He's getting new. If we see him again, he's gotta have something crazy.
He's gonna have like a backpack or some shit.
I think it's over for him. I think that he has earned the rest of the night off.
I think we've already learned what we want to learn.
So yeah, he might be wide receiver too. Like Neighbors is cool, but I don't know if Neighbors has quite the.
He doesn't have the superpower, and this is what we were saying about Neighbors. Neighbors really complete. That's tough to guard. There's not a lot of corners that can match up against that type of stuff. Good player, but right here we're looking at a guy where it's like how
he could come into the league and like lead it in touchdowns like year one.
Like he is just an absolutely filthy contested catch guy. And he's got some really nice after the catch stuff. Just not that many guys like that, man. There just isn't.
I don't even know who you'd comp him to.
Like a Mike Williams, probably. I don't know. One of the big contested catch guys. There are a couple of them out there. That's probably who I'd say, because that's the first name that comes to mind. But there's probably someone better. Maybe who isn't in the league currently. But
yeah,
he's definitely we all know the archetype. Anyway, Wednesday Night Football, that's recorded tomorrow. That's going to be Giants at Cards is giving my worst game of the week not enough credit. When I say worst, I mean the worst. And Giants at Cards was a good game. We're talking about Bills Raiders, which was 38-10. But anyway, I got to go eat dinner. So
all right, man. Hope it's very tasty. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It's been an absolute blast. And until next time, we'll catch you on the Flippity Flop.